right, what's up? So, Fred Hall Direct decided to put out a tag for some cool covers, some key comics. Who did I see? I watched. Um, Leonard had did one. Tat had did one. Riggs had did one. Here recently, I just saw Rich. He did one. So I figure I'd throw my books in the mix and yeah, a little bit of variety and some stories to say with them. But anyways, we're going to jump right into it. He wanted to see some keys. I mean, yeah, sure. Or I mean, basically whatever you think is cool. So I only have one slab book. I got this a while back, but it's Noon Teen Titans #2. 9.8 by, or signed by George Lopez. I want to say this is part of the 24-hour turnaround. I literally drove for like 12 hours, got in line signed, got my book signed, and then drove back. And that's where the Black Panther got the scar. I'm never going to forget that trip. That was a hell of a trip right there. But I think George Lopez is well worth it. If you hear my dog, it's because I have another dog here, and she's in heat, and Grayson is like, he's a dude. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, so yeah, pretty cool book. The second book is a response to my own self that I did a couple of years ago. See, I bought a Super Sons Matina store variant, and I was like, this thing's hot garbage, and I swore off store variants from there on in until this one, right? The Punisher #1 by Gabriel Laudato. It comes as a set. My other one is it's a Virgin variant, pretty cool, a lot better, and it has a certificate of authenticity. I really don't deal with IG Comic Store anymore, but yeah. Pretty badass cover. And then the next one is a pure cover by one of my favorite artists, and it is Moon Knight #1 one shot, and it's a Dave Wilkins cover. So can never beat a little bit of Dave Wilkins. Sorry for the glare, but it's being filmed at that weird twilight time. So yeah. And then if you dealt with this one, I have a love-hate relationship with because I'm a product of the 90s. I was teaching martial arts, and then this TV show came out. And if you taught martial arts or were in martial arts during the time period of this TV show, then you felt my pain. Because everybody wanted to be a Power Ranger, right? Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #1 by Hampton Comics. God, everybody. Our school actually had, I think it was called like the Power Cubs. Love, hate, love, hate. But it was fun. Some of the best years of my life. And then just recently saw this man on TV for I guess a sneak trailer. But The Rock #1. I actually bought this book for my ex-wife. She loves The Rock, but then I was like, I'm just going ahead and keep it. She'll be all right. She's not that much into comics. But yeah. The Rock from Chaos Comics, #1. Pretty cool. And since today, and I'm filming today, Far From Mint Friday, right? Far From Mint. Show you some of my Far From Mints. I start off with Submariner #1. Let's see, can you see everything that's going on here? You got tape. You can't, I don't think you can see it on there. You got some pulls right there. The spine is all kinds of crazy. Still love this book. I actually picked this book up at a con. I want to say it was Tampa Bay back in 2017, 16 or something like that. But I picked it up for like $5 and I was like, you know what? Sure. And look at that big old thing right there. Right? So Submariner #1. Oh, there's tape up here too. Brave and the Bold #54. It's another Far From Mint. But hey, I'd rather get it low grade and not have it at all. So, and of course, the price always dictates my pickups. But yeah, pretty cool. And in the same vein as that Submariner, I picked this up, but I think this one was $1. But it's Sergeant Fear and the Howling Commandos #12. This thing is beat. This is a sneeze away from getting destroyed. But yeah, pretty cool. Gotta love it, gotta love it. And then I put the sticker here just to make my own self laugh. This one was a parking lot pickup from Craigslist, right? So Avengers near mint. Oh, that's funny. So it's Captain America or Avengers #4, something Captain America, right? This thing is beat. Look at that. I guess I did a submission with this that I never submitted. I did try to submit this, but the people that we're going with, I didn't like how they operate, so I took it away. But yeah, some of my Far From Mints. I don't even know how do I even have this? Yeah, Far From Mint, Far From Mint, Far From Mint, Far From Mint. But I love them just as equally as I would a mint copy of any book that I have. They get treated the same. They still get their Mylars. The Rock, Power Rangers, some Dave Wilkins goodness, store variant, and then yeah, the slab. Actually had one of these back when I used to sell books. I had one of these as a 9.4 that was signed by Lopez and Marv Wolfman. But I believe I sold it. I don't think I traded that one. I sold it, and this used to be a 9.6 old label. Had it cracked, signed, pressed, and it came back as 9.8. So that's always cool. That's always a good little bump. But I'm out. Hopefully you guys have some books to show. Really like to see some books, show out in your hunts, and hope you enjoy. Later.